Ricky Martin celebrates a victory against the nephew who accused him of incest. Plus, the rap queens inspiring Issa Rae's new series.
And you know, they're the biggest female rap duo since like Salt and Pepper.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul, and I'm telling everybody.
Beyonce reveals new clues about her upcoming album. E.T. is with the stars of Dungeons and Dragons at San Diego Comic-Con.
The way that I've been describing it, I think it's I think it's Game of Thrones with Princess Bride with a little bit of Spinal Tap.
E.T.'s download starts right now. We begin with international superstar Ricky Martin, who is speaking out after a major legal victory in his restraining order case.
It's case closed after Ricky's nephew withdrew allegations of harassment and a romantic relationship with the singer.
It has been so painful. It has been devastating for me, for my family, for my friends. I don't wish this upon anybody.
Ricky's legal team issued this statement, reading in part, the accuser confirmed to the court that his decision to dismiss the matter was his alone, without any outside influence or pressure. This was never anything more than a troubled individual making false allegations with absolutely nothing to substantiate them.
He may realize that either he doesn't have a case or he realizes that he's not being truthful and therefore wants to kind of stop before it goes any further.
So Ricky was hit with the restraining order in Puerto Rico earlier this month amid claims he carried on a 7-month affair with his nephew, who alleged he was the target of physical and psychological attacks when trying to break things off.
To the person that was claiming this nonsense, I wish him the best. And I wish he finds the help so he can start a new life.
Ricky attended today's court hearing via Zoom, but was never required to speak. And he posted the statement from his legal team writing, "Truth prevails." All right, let's turn now to Issa Rae, who just scored her 3rd acting Emmy nomination for Insecure.
I joined her on the red carpet of her newest project to talk about those accolades and what's next. I mean, it must feel real good to get that kind of recognition for the final season, yeah?
Hell yeah, it felt good. You know, we aired in December.
Right.
Usually people forget about shows, so I was not even counting on it. So it was a really welcome surprise.
But it's no surprise that E.T. was with Issa in 2016, before Insecure premiered and before her It Girl status was in full effect.
Your show, kind of your story, is coming to HBO. And you must be really excited.
I'm beyond excited. Like, it's just the time.
Yeah, and you know what? You kind of made your name in that digital space and on the internet. How did you find that, going that route instead of really kind of doing the traditional?
It was an accident in that, like, I was already on the internet. I love social media, and then, you know, I started putting content out there. People were responding, and then it grew, and it grew beyond me, and then, you know, HBO called.
And now, look at you.
Here I am.
Look at you now.
Here I am.
Who's stressed? Not you. Who the best? It's you.
6 years and 14 Emmy nominations later, Issa signed a 5-year deal with HBO Max worth a reported $40 million.
I'm over the moon right now with the potential. It's so cool to have a playground. And at this point, I'm just making the stuff that I want to see. Like what, you know, are stories that haven't been told that I'm craving.
One of those could be an Insecure spinoff.
I've been ruminating for a while, but I haven't like sat down to put pen to paper. But you know, I want people to miss the show, and I don't want it to be like, you just finished.
And another, her new comedy series Rap-ish on HBO Max, which shows the journey of 2 aspiring female rappers trying to make it in the age of social media.
I want to try something different.
This could change our lives. Gonna be some private jets.
Some lobster.
This show is like an amalgamation. It's inspired by like all the female rappers right now that are out, from Cardi to Megan to obviously City Girls. And you know, they're the biggest female rap duo since like Salt and Pepper.
And it doesn't happen overnight, folks, all right? It don't happen overnight. And listen, it didn't happen overnight for Beyonce either.
And today, she's leaving a trail of breadcrumbs as we count down to the release of her highly anticipated album, Renaissance, out July 29th. And you know what? She's counting down with us. She shared the track list for the new album on Instagram, and here's everything we know so far. It includes 16 songs with titles like America Has a Problem, Church Girl, Alien Superstar, and Thick.
Oh yeah, we are expecting to dance through most of this album, especially after the editor-in-chief of British Vogue told us that when he heard it, the soaring vocals and fierce beats transported him back to the clubs of his youth.
Last month, Bey dropped her first single off the album, the 90s-inspired dance record Break My Soul. She penned the summer jam with husband Jay-Z and New Orleans big bounce artist Big Frida.
She tells me how she's grateful for me being a part of this track, and I'm like, no, I'm grateful for you calling me. So another great moment getting to hang out with her at the studio space, and I needed an asthma pump once I left out of the building.
Another artist who adores Queen Bee is Lizzo. She's on the cover of the September issue of LUK, out July 29th, wrapped up in Balenciaga tape. It's the same look Kim Kardashian famously wore to Paris Fashion Week back in March.
Now Lizzo shared this funny look behind the scenes.
Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciagas, trying to bring out the fabulous.
She tried it. She tried it. It doesn't have the same
Should
effect,
I start
though.
wrapping you in
Literally.
Balenciaga
Good
tape?
luck. I bet I could do it. All right, inside the mag, Lizzo says Beyonce inspired her because her projects often include a teachable moment. And reveals that she first saw Bee after skipping school to go to an album signing event, adding, every time I hear her, it's like, man, I want to make people feel this way.
You know, one thing that Lizzo is still waiting on, a photo with her
Same.
idol. Last year, she posted a birthday tribute to the Queen with this snap saying she'd keep posting it until they're able to take a real one together.
Moving on to the breakup we didn't see coming.
He melted me. He melted me. Somebody had to do it, right?
For the first time since her split from Joe Coy, Chelsea Handler is opening up in a tearful conversation with Glennon Doyle on her podcast, We Can Do Hard Things.
I'm okay. I mean, I feel, optimistic about the future now. I've changed so much, and my love was like so big that it just blew me open. And as painful as the ending of something like that is, I'm so well versed in therapy and understanding that every door shutting is a new beginning.
Man, we've all been there, and you just feel for her
Absolutely.
hearing that pain. You know, Chelsea and Joe met 18 years ago. I imagine how hard this is for her. And, you know, things were taken out of the friend zone after reconnecting during the pandemic. They started going to therapy together, and Chelsea says she knew it was time to split when she felt like she was losing herself. Joe shared this week that he and Chelsea will remain friends, and he's her biggest fan. As for a possible reconciliation,
I still believe that, my person is coming. And whether that is Joe Coy at a certain time or if it's not, I don't have any time for anything other than excellent.
All right, moving on now. Is it the summer of love for Drake? He was spotted living that yacht life with a beachy brunette in Saint-Tropez, and now the rumors are swirling.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Which got us wondering, who is this mystery woman? And how long has she been yacht hopping with Drizzy?
Did they define the relationship? You know, here at The Download, we love to get down to the evidence, so this is ET Investigates.
All right, let's start with the woman at the center of the speculation. A source tells ET she's model and social media star Suede Brooks, which tracks because she posted this Instagram story of a Saint-Tropez gift shop earlier this week. Now, the 21-year-old recently showed off her love for the Grammy winner on TikTok, calling this one of the best verses.
The reason we cannot communicate, it's not the things you say, it's what you don't say.
We did a deep dive on Miss Suede, and here's what we uncovered. She rose to fame the old-fashioned way, on YouTube.
Rise and shine. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Suede.
She's also a model, but maybe not by Drake's standards.
Don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in Vogue.
And this isn't their first time hanging out. Apparently, they have a lot of friends in common. But how serious are they? Well, our source says they're having fun together. They are sweet, whispering in each other's ears and laughing.
I mean, who wouldn't be having
Thank
fun on a
you.
yacht in
That
Saint-Tropez?
part.
Okay? But the pair spent time on land, too, in case you were wondering. They were seen here having lunch at a restaurant with some friends. So what do their inner circles think? Well, our source is spilling the tea on that too, telling us their friends think they make a cute couple and have been rooting for them to hang out more.
So what's next for this jet-setting pair? We have no idea. Drake posted plenty of pictures from his lavish vacation, though, but no sign of Suede in any of the photo dumps, so we know they aren't Instagram official, at least not yet.
Look at those receipts like
I know,
CVS
right?
coming in.
Well, listen, also on an exotic vacay, Tristan Thompson.
And while he and Khloe await their second child together, she can't seem to escape his drama.
I always want to evolve and grow and mature emotionally because that's how we become better people.
Earlier this week, the reality star liked a fan account's post of Tristan and a mystery woman strolling hand in hand in Greece.
It is what it is.
So what's with the double tap?
It's just, I think, a little too toxic for me to keep reliving stuff like that.
She seems to be supporting the caption that says Khloe and Tristan are both single.
I'm not here to play games.
Our source adds that, nope, they're not a couple. She doesn't care about the videos and photos circulating, and they don't speak unless they're co-parenting their daughter True.
He's a really hands-on dad, and so it's just easy to co-parent with him.
I think we both grow together. It just makes our family and our bond just better.
I think everyone has to handle their co-parenting situation in their own style.
As for how Tristan and Khloe plan to move forward with a new baby on the way via surrogate,
I just want to live my life and be happy.
Our source says Khloe is refusing to let any negativity take away from her and her family's joy about this exciting new addition.
I'm focused on work and like taking care of me, my body and soul, and True.
Meanwhile, this guy, comedian Lil Rel Howery, is looking out for Khloe. He threw some shade her baby daddy's way during a chat with Olympic snowboard champ Khloe Kim at last night's ESPYs.
Give a Khloe Kim out. Right. Khloe, let me tell you this. Khloe Kim, I knew you was gonna be successful. You know why? Because you have 2 Kardashian names in your name. The only advice I can give you, watch out for them Tristans. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I said it. Y'all thinking it.
I was thinking it. All right, Dancing with the Stars phase, Maxim Shmirkovsky and Peter Murgatroyd were at the ESPYs too. Now, they've been working on growing their family to give their son Shy a sibling. And Kevin Frazier got a baby update.
You guys have been very open and honest about your IVF journey. How's it going?
It's going really well.
I was a skeptic to the openness of it and how open do we want to be. And now I realize that the reason why people do struggle with it is because it's such a taboo to talk.
We're very excited. We're kind of in the last stages of it. So, you know, there should be, fingers crossed, a pregnancy pretty soon.
Aw. Meanwhile, Max's brother Val and his wife Jenna Johnson are expecting right now. And Jenna's bump was on full display last night. Get this, she doesn't want to stop working in the ballroom though.
Will you dance this fall while pregnant?
You know what? I gave him the option. I'm down. Give me an old guy, I'll do it. I think safety-wise, it's best I don't. But my mind is like, oh yeah, I could do it.
All right, from sports to the big screen.
A new full-length trailer for Don't Worry Darling is here, and y'all, it is intense.
The one thing they ask of us is to stay here, where it's safe.
I was here when you got here?
Yeah, you sleep in the bedroom.
Directed by Olivia Wilde, the film stars Florence Pugh and Harry Styles, who is Olivia's real-life leading man too, of course. The steamy thriller is how they met and fell in love. It hits theaters September 23rd, but before that, the cast will say ciao to the Venice Film Festival.
Which is where Ben and Jen 2.0 made their red carpet debut. So will Olivia and Harry follow suit? Fingers crossed. Now, here in the States, San Diego Comic-Con is well underway.
A lot of big TV and movie news is expected to come out of that event. For more on that, let's bring in Will Marfuji.
Yes, guys. That's right. Comic-Con is kicking off for the first time in 3 years in person.
Wow.
Dungeons & Dragons is kicking the weekend off. It's based on the classic role-playing game, and the trailer just dropped right after the panel.
We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known. But we're gonna fix it.
And Matt Cohen is down in San Diego and talked with the cast about what we can expect.
It's a lot of fun, and the whole thing about D&D is it's really about joy, you know? It's just about creativity and having fun, and I play with my family, and had the best time I had in years, and so it's nice to share that kind of vibe with the community.
There are famous faces that love this.
Vin Diesel.
Yes, he's a total Dungeons and
Is
Dragons.
he the most famous
He's
person
a dungeon
of
master,
D&D we
bro.
know right now?
In a strange time right now, and this film is all about fun. The way that I've been describing it, I think it's Game of Thrones with Princess Bride with a little bit of Spinal Tap.
Hey, I'm sold on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
It looks good.
It looks good. It could have gone
So
either
does
way,
Chris
but it looks pretty. Now, speaking of Game of Thrones, on Saturday, HBO will host a panel with the cast of the upcoming House of the Dragon, which also just dropped its first full-length trailer.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
Who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
Now, here's what we know about the show. It takes place 200 years before the Mother of Dragons fought to reclaim the Iron Throne for House Targaryen, also known as the House of the Dragon. The 10-episode series premieres August 21st, and I actually had a chance to chat with star Matt Smith back in March.
We sort of look in really on one family's trials and tribulations, the Targaryens, and they're a pretty crazy family, I have to say.
Oh, it looks so sick.
Also
Excited.
looks so
it
good,
looks
yeah.
so sick. So tomorrow we're going to stick with the fantasy theme here. We're going to get a look at the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. We're going to talk to the cast tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure you guys keep tabs on ET Online for all things breaking Comic-Con news. Not
Thanks,
gonna
Will.
miss it. You're welcome, guys.
Time to talk music royalty. She's already got an Oscar and 5 Grammys, and now her is becoming a princess. She's just been tapped to star in ABC's Beauty and the Beast, a hybrid animated / live action special.
She'll be making her history playing Belle December 15th. It's the first time, actually, an Afro-Filipino woman has been cast in the role.
And you know, her is a very busy lady. She's also starring in the upcoming Color Purple musical remake.
Acting has been one of those things that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I felt like this was the perfect place to start. It's going to be very unexpected, and it's going to be really fun, and the cast, I mean, it's an amazing cast.
It's now being the mix with Oprah.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's this legacy is insane.
The movie was Oprah's big break and earned her an Oscar nomination in 1986. She's also producing the upcoming remake that also stars Fantasia Barrino, Danielle Brooks, Taraji P. Henson, and another Disney princess, the new Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey.
What does it mean to be a part of that cast in this story?
I mean, it's historic because, you know, we grew up watching The Color Purple. I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
It's magical. That's the only way I can put it.
All right, someone alert Lady Whistledown because we have some big Bridgerton news.
Bridgerton season 3 filming has officially begun. You coming in?
Let's go.
Netflix released this behind-the-scenes clip of the cast.
Now, we know the next chapter of the series will focus on Penelope and Colin Bridgerton's romance. ET's Lauren Zima talked to star Nicola Coughlan about what that means following season 2's explosive ending.
I feel like she's made some mistakes. As sort of an outsider, I look at her and go, come on, you lied a lot to your friend. You know, you're lying to Colin. I think we're going to find her in maybe a little bit of a bitter place at the beginning of season 3.
Well, someone who's not bitter, actor and director Jordan Peele, whose new thriller Nope hits theaters tomorrow. Still ahead, a look back at how the comedian became a household name in horror.
I'm dedicating my life, you hear me, to putting out crazy, weird horror films.
And chaos ensues when Kevin Hart and The Rock take on the Tortilla Challenge. He takes the downloads. We'll be right back.
Are you guys watching it?
I know something's gonna happen. I've never heard you curse.
Oh man, what? Did you jump?
This is why I have trust issues.
Well, on Wednesday's Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon tried to spook Daniel Kaluuya too with the Jumpscare challenge, but as you can tell, he barely budged until this happened.
Oh, that it's too good. And you know, Daniel has quickly become a scream king. He stars in Nope, out Friday, but it actually isn't his first trip into the twisted mind of Jordan Peele.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay. Get out! Yo! Yeah! Bitch, get out the house!
The movie is made for anyone who's ever gone to a horror movie and wanted to just be like,
What you doing there? Why are you still there? Call the cops, bitch! Call the cops!
it's for that person. That's you. Yeah. That's me.
Rose? Rose! Rose, get your keys!
Script and the film is that this paranoia. I mean, you know, are they being? Is that?
Would
is
they
it,
ask anyone else
would
that?
they?
Oh! Nope. I'm out.
It was Jordan Peele's directorial debut.
This whole idea came from my wanting to make my favorite movie that doesn't exist yet.
And after writing more than 200 drafts,
The Oscar goes to Jordan Peele. Get Out.
I stopped writing this movie about 20 times because I thought it was impossible. I thought it wasn't gonna work, but I kept coming back to it because I knew if someone let me make this movie, that people would hear it and people would see it.
Is it true that you saw Get Out 5 times?
In 1 month, yeah. He's so talented, so funny, so cool. He was someone I admired from Key and Peele.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I would kill to work with him.
Lupita Nyong'o got her shot, not once, but twice, playing Adelaide and her evil doppelganger in Us.
And then there was Us. Trust me, when she's dressed as Red, you do not want to come in and give her a note. No, she looks at you like, excuse me.
Whenever I start a film, I am my worst enemy. And my critic in my head, oh, she is powerful. She knows how to freak me out.
These are my nightmares, my fears put in here, and I want us to look within ourselves. So this is about communal reflection. It's about us.
So how are you your own worst enemy?
I am my own worst enemy in a lifelong addiction to nerds and Skittles.
Add scary movies to the list.
I'm dedicating my life, you hear me, to putting out crazy, weird horror films.
Listen, Jordan Peele gets me to go see scary movies in the theaters. I'm excited.
Not me.
I know. Well, listen, TikTok's Tortilla Challenge slaps even harder when Kevin Hart and The Rock get in on the fun. Take a look.
Don't knock me out.
No, I'm not. Don't use your hand. Here we go.
Here we go.
So I win.
You want to just...
So I win now.
Wait. That's what...
Oh, it's too good. Obviously, we had to get in on the fun.
But we only had one tortilla, so let's see who's about to get slapped in the face. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah! You
Here,
ready? All right,
this.
now you gotta
Give me
take
this.
that. I
All
get
right.
this.
Keep us young, kids.
Okay. Did I just hit you? That's so bad. Again. All right, that does it for us today. Your face is too cute.
Oh my
so
God.
sorry.
Join us right here tomorrow with a new face and a new episode of ET's The Download. Bye.